All right, well, good morning, everyone. My name is Sally Delgado, and I am the Director of Development and Alumni Relations here at Morton College. So today's presentation, I'm going to be sharing a lot of information about the college itself, when we were established. So I encourage you to ask a lot of questions as we conclude the presentation. So some simple housekeeping rules. Everyone is currently on mute mode. You can unmute yourself to talk should you have questions at the end of the presentation. Be kind and respectful to speakers by remaining on mute, as this will eliminate background noise. And then, of course, please ask questions at the end of the presentation. We really want you to leave this presentation feeling empowered and understanding what this office does. All right, so to begin with, I'm just gonna dive right into all this goodness. So my role is under the Office of Institutional Advancement. So that's like a mouthful of a title. But really what this office does is a lot of things for the college to make sure that we are highlighting all of the wonderful and beautiful things that the college continues to do. And the very first thing that we start with is our college mission statement. So a lot of times students don't know what our mission statement is. And I think it's so important to know what your mission statement is. So I wanted to share ours, and it's to enhance the quality of life of our diverse community through exemplary teaching and learning opportunities, community service, and lifelong learning. As you transition from Morton College to perhaps the workforce or a four-year institution, I highly encourage you, to read the college mission statement, as it's really important, as it's a really important part of who the college is and what they do. So this is really telling of who we are at Morton College. This is our president, Dr. Stan Fields. He is a leader at Morton College. He's been with us for now 4 years. He's been really impactful on our campus and with our students, and ensuring that we are on mission and on track to make sure that our campus is beautiful and that our campus is welcoming to all students alike. The Office of Institutional Advancement, or OIA, oversees all public relations, marketing, and media communications for the college, as well as community programs and activities. So you'll notice that our college does lots and lots of activities around the community and on our campus. We do this because we really support our students, their families, and community partners all around us, because we really want to build that relationship with the community around us and know that they have our support and our endorsement. So we really support students beyond the walls of our campus. Some of the examples are our Hall of Fame event. So this is an annual event that we host at Morton College that really highlights our alumni and student athletes, and it's a wonderful, wonderful event for you to participate in, should you be interested in that. As well as our backpack event. This is another great event that's new to our college. We are in the second annual backpack event that typically takes place over the summer. Again, giving back to the community, ensuring that students are prepared for class. So we distribute backpacks with supplies. And it's just a really good time for the community to engage with Morton College, as well as our staff and faculty. And the Hope 5K Run, another great example of what the Office of Institutional Advancement has to offer. This is a wonderful event for everyone to participate in. It's typically held over the summer. And the Hope 5K run is really in honor of our students. It's a scholarship that supports undocumented students, so we really take a lot of pride in that event. So you're going to notice that there's a lot of things that might interest you on campus. So each office will host different events. So there's lots to choose from. But these are just some of the events that the OIA office oversees. And then most of the events, if not all of the events, are free for students and community members. So this is an added bonus and benefit for you so that you can participate without having to worry about the cost of participating. We, again, really support our community by giving to our students and giving to their families. So we really take a lot of pride in that, in offering all these events for free so that everyone can participate. Development and alumni relations. So I wanted to break this down a little bit because a lot of students really don't understand the work that I do. So I just wanted to break it down so that you understand that there's a variety of offices on campus and everyone has such an important part in the role that they do on campus. So the alumni relations aspect of my work is basically dedicated to alumni. So after you graduate from Morton College. And my role and goal is to engage our alumni, provide resources and services that can support and aid in their transition and encourage them to be ambassadors for the college. So you know, my role is really fairly new to the college. And so we are just establishing rapport with our alumni and really embedded into the community. And we hope to really expand our database and network of our alumni. But really the whole point of engaging our alumni is so that we can pass on the torch to our alumni and so that you can be ambassadors even after your time at Morton College, so that you can share with your siblings the wonderful experience that you had at Morton College, how the college supported you throughout your journey. And then of course, engaging in all of our activities and our events that we host throughout the year. Typically I'll host several throughout the year that alumni can participate in. And again, they're either on campus or locally in the community, so they're easily accessible to our alumni and their families. The development component, a lot of folks don't really understand what that means, because to develop means to grow, to empower. And so really that part of my job is to build strong relationships with potential donors that will financially support college initiatives. So we have a lot of initiatives currently on our campus. For example, the Panther Pantry that was established in 2019. This is a great example of all of the ideas and resilience that our students have on our campus. They saw a need, we met with staff and faculty and administrators to see this become, a Panther Pantry. And so now this is a space that students can use, that students can utilize. And so it's a food pantry that students can, pick up some groceries at no cost. And this is just a great, it speaks volumes as to the work in development. So recently, development donated $10,000 to the Panther Pantry so that it could sustain itself. So we know that the Panther Pantry is going to continue giving to our students and our community. So we're really proud of that. And this was an initiative that the students started. So we really listen to our students here. So if you have a great idea or something that you're really passionate about, please speak to us because we'd love to hear your ideas. Most of the events that I host are for free for alumni and community friends, and we just welcome any donations at any given time, really. You don't have to wait till we have an event or a campaign on campus to make a gift. So just find me or find the Office of Institutional Advancement, and we welcome all of your gifts, both small and large. Some of our annual events, so like I said, development and alumni relations, my role is fairly new. So as we continue to grow and expand, you'll see more annual events and you'll see more activities on campus. Obviously, due to COVID-19, things might look and feel different moving forward. But certainly the growth and the relationships that we're going to build with partners and our alumni network will continue to grow. So currently our annual event is our Giving Tuesday event. Last year it was our first annual Giving Tuesday. It's a national event. And this year we will be hosting it November 1st through the 30th. So I'm excited for this time so that you can all participate. It's going to be a great campaign. It's going to be the Giving Tuesday Challenge for 2020. We're going to challenge everyone to give $20.20 and hope to reach our goal of $10,000. So making an impact. Why should you support Morton College? So when you're making a gift, it's really an intimate thing when you're giving someone something, right? If anybody's ever given you a gift, it's intimate, it's personal. And so you should make a gift to Morton College because first of all, we are a Hispanic serving institution. We have a number of undocumented students on our campus. That data is not known because we don't collect that data, but we do know from the relationships that we have with student clubs and organizations and the students that we come in contact with that there is a high percentage of students that are undocumented, and then of course students of need. So we encourage everyone to participate in giving and making an impact to Morton College. Here's the benefit, right? So all the proceeds go right back into the hands of our students. So we don't hold those funds and, say that they're for one thing and then they go to another. We're really, really meaningful and purposeful with any campaign that we host on our campus, and all those proceeds go right back into the students' hands. So that's the benefit for you, is that during your experience and your time here at Morton College, you will be impacted by those proceeds. I already spoke on the Panther Pantry. It's a resource that you can use. The Student Emergency Fund is another resource that all students can use. So there's less restrictions. So anybody can apply for student emergency funds. The Special Olympics, new scholarships that'll be created, study abroad programs, and of course, supporting our student organizations. This is something that, again, you can participate with the Student Activities Office if you're really passionate about something and we don't have that club or organization existing. This is how development supports your passion, right? By supporting your organization, by making sure that our students get that exposure to conferences and to be able to travel to other places, to be able to study abroad, right? If they don't have the funds to study abroad. I would love to see a group of like 50 or 100 students go to Paris or Africa and get, a lifetime learning experience out there. So these are the things that I'm really interested in supporting, as well as the college. Ways to give. So there's lots of ways to give to our students and to our community. People seem to think that money is always the giving component here, and it's not, right? So there's lots of ways to give. Your time, right? So if you are an alumni and you want to volunteer in helping one of our many events or activities, that's one way to give. Your talents, if you're artistic, if you have talents with technology or marketing and want to help a certain office, we welcome, your help and support. And then of course your treasures, right? We know that there's a financial need on our campus as well as in our community. So we highly encourage everyone to give. No gift is too small. So $5 to $1 million and beyond. So I encourage new students to be engaged, to ask questions, to get lost and immersed on campus. And this is the way that you build relationships. And this is the way that you leave Morton College with a meaningful experience. How do I make a gift? So I mentioned earlier that you don't have to wait till there's an event or a campaign going on. You can stop by my office. You can make a check to Morton College. You can stop by the Office of Institutional Advancement. We are increasing the ways to give online later this fall, so you'll be able to easily make a gift online. We are creating an account with Venmo and Zelle, so you'll easily be able to make a gift right off of your phone. So we're really making this easy for everybody to give on campus, in our communities, and around the world. So we really want to brand ourselves and market ourselves in the right way so that we can continue growing and expanding our programs and supporting students. This is a wonderful picture of our alumni Giselle during our COVID-19 Panther response fundraiser. So Morton College stepped right into action in April, and we hosted our first virtual COVID-19 Panther response fundraiser. It was a true testament of the resilience that our students and our community has. We raised just under $10,000. And these awesome t-shirts, One Team, One Familia, which you will receive as well. I have them here in my office. So if you would like to pick up your t-shirt, just stop by my office, room 304C. We have plenty here. So hopefully after seeing this, this recording, you'll be inspired to get lost on campus and hopefully find my office to claim your t-shirt. But this is just an example of what I do for the college, is host different fundraisers that support different initiatives. So this particular fundraiser was supporting the Panther Pantry as well as student emergency funds, because those were the two high needs during COVID-19, right? Making sure that students have access to food and making sure that students have access to money. So if you're ever in need of any funds, know that the Student Emergency Fund is there for you to apply for. And then finally, these are some of our partners. So again, as we continue to build those relationships with our community partners and beyond, these are some of the partners that we've worked with. Obviously, Paisans, we have a Paisans Cafe here on campus. Morton East and Morton West High School are our feeder schools, so we do a lot of recruiting over there and have great relationships with a lot of staff and faculty. UPS, they have been a long-held partner of Morton College, and we love working with them because they give so much back to our students and all of our initiatives. They have lots of great perks if you're looking for a job. I believe those the jobs that they offer are out of the Hotchkins, Illinois facility. And I think those jobs start at $13 an hour now. So lots of great benefits in partnering with UPS. Also, Junior Achievement, we've partnered with them for several years now. They typically hold a large event alongside Morton East and Morton West students, and that event is hosted here on our campus alongside Taco Bell. So it's really a financial literacy workshop with Morton East and Morton West students, at Morton College, and then you get to learn about Morton College as well as the programs that we offer. And then finally, after graduation, so what happens to the student after graduation? So we really follow the student after graduation. We don't say goodbye and we'll never see you again. We love to see you again. We want to see you again. We want to hear your stories. We want to hear your experiences. We want to be able to highlight you. So after graduation, come back. Come back and share your story. We like to include you in our newsletter. We would love to have you volunteer. We would love for you to meet with other student ambassadors on campus so that you can discuss what your experience has been after Morton College. And we really provide resources for students after they graduate from Morton College that include uh, they're endless. You have a free membership at the fitness center if you live in the 527 district. You have access to the library by your community library card, so you can use the printer, the computer. You can access journal scholar articles. So there's just a myriad of resources that you can utilize here at Morton College. Because we want you to be successful, right? We know that not all students, data shows that not all students make it to the 4-year college experience. Or if they do make it, not all of them make it to graduation. And so what's happening to the student within that space? And that's why we engage and connect with our alumni. We really want to encourage you and empower you to continue your education, continue, working on the goals and things that that make you happy, right? And so that's why we have all of these resources available. And we hope that you'll take advantage of them. And then finally, get connected, right? So these are great social media applications that, ways that you could stay connected with us. We are constantly posting stuff on Facebook. So in this virtual space that we're in, this is a great way to stay connected and stay abreast of all of the events and virtual workshops and things that we'll be hosting moving forward. So just follow us on Facebook. I'm also on Facebook, and so I post a lot of alumni events and things of that nature on my own page as well. We're also on Twitter and Instagram, so I encourage you to, download these apps and get connected with Morton College. And then we are always one team, one familia. So again, we welcome all of your generous time, talents, and treasures. My office is currently in room 304C. If you have any questions, you can always email me. My email is right there at the bottom. And if you'd like to make a donation today to Morton College, this is where you should make that check payable to. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have any questions?